Let's talk about why people see ghosts all the time. You know, they'll report seeing somebody standing at the end of their bed or seeing a lady in grey at a haunted place, but we very rarely see our loved ones in spirit. Let's think about energy for a second. Energy is energy, and there are different channels of energy, different frequencies. So if you were to use an analogy, energy is like music, and there are different genres of music, right? Depending on where the soul is sitting on those frequencies would also explain some of the properties of those frequencies. So like the beat in your music, for example. Now, when somebody has died, they've had a physical experience, they've died, they've crossed over, they've done their healing, and they return to the light, heaven, whatever you want to call it, their soul vibrates. The frequency of that consciousness is incredibly high. It's incredibly high. And, you know, when people like myself, mediums, connect with them, they slow their frequency down, we raise ours, and we kind of create a channel in the middle, and that's where we talk. When a soul is earthbound, for whatever reason, they do not vibrate as high. They are slower, lower vibration. So it is easier for them to assume a physical form for a brief period of time than it would be for someone who's crossed over to assume the same form for a brief period of time. I kind of feel like residual energy is also lower vibrational. So when there's a memory loop or residual energy that has visual aspects to it, that would be the same thing. That particular frequency is not so high that it can't assume a physical form for a short period of time. Also, with the lower, slower, denser vibrations, anything you feed energetically gets stronger. So when people are noticing them and feeding them their energy, that is also creating an additional layer around that experience. So it's not that your loved ones in spirit don't want to turn up so you can physically see them the way they were before. They'd love to, but for them to do something like that, it's incredibly difficult. So they will try and do things in different ways. They will certainly affect things around you, but you know, in terms of seeing them, most likely dream visitations or peripheral flashes out the corner of your eye, which is still their way of dropping in and telling you that they love you and they haven't gone anywhere. Hope this helps.